Hello and welcome to the only F1 2017 review that you need to make an informed purchase. We're going to start by looking at what is easily the least important thing, and that is crashes. I mean, it is good. It is very good. But it's not much of a step forward on last year, so I'm going to have to give it 8 out of 10. Of course, an important factor to look at is whether they've got the drivers racing for the correct teams. Now obviously, you know, this is the official Formula 1 game. I'm not expecting them to have got any of these drivers wrong. Oh, it seems they've got Jolyon Palmer driving in Carlos Sainz's seat. And then Carlos Sainz driving for Toro Rosso when he's a Renault driver. Oh, they've got the drivers wrong. Oh, that is a massive error. Moving on, I think it's time to look at setups. So what we've got here is suspension geometry. We've got the front camber at 3.2 degrees C. Suspension, rear anti-roll bar 5. Do you know what? I'm just going to let other people talk about setups. I'm just going to stay out of that. We'll assume they're good. I'll assume it's a 10 out of 10. They look pretty thorough. Now we're going to have a little look at a new feature. This is the R&D tree. Now this really is an excellent addition to career mode. It really has added a lot of depth, but I do have an issue with the name. I mean, R&D tree. I personally don't think it looks anything like a tree at all. I think they'd have been much better off calling it the R&D London Underground tube map. I think that's quite catchy and more accurate, if we're being honest. Now it's time to look at Splitscreen. What? It's still not in the game? The game still doesn't have split screen. Well, when my mates come over, I'm going to have to play Wild Animal Racing. Oh my word, this is absolutely terrible.
What an absolute shocker of a game. This is terrible.
This is horrific. 0 out of 10. Next, we're going to look at the classic cars. Now, this really is a truly great selection that they've got here, but I'm astounded neither the 2010 nor 2011 Virgin car made it into the Classic Series. I mean, look at those stats. You cannot deny those stats. It's one of the greats of the sport. 9 out of 10. Now, I think we're going to look at Monaco at night. Oh, yes. As always, in these reviews, at some point we will look at penalties.
Scores from the spot.
He's reliable from 12 yards.
10 out of 10. Next, what we're going to have a look... What do you mean that was the wrong game? I think I know the difference between an F1 review and a FIFA review. Now, if you could just leave me to it, please. Thank you. So next, what we're going to have a look at is free kicks. No, sorry, I am sorry. It does appear there was a bit of a mix-up there. And I got my games a bit confused. Moving on though, let's look at the agent. Ten out of 10. Finally, let's look at aliens. Do they exist? Yes. So if you do some maths with those numbers, we can conclude that F1 2017 is an excellent Formula 1 simulator with great depth to the career mode and plenty of things to do on the game. However, I do still feel it's missing some more fun elements, such as silly game modes in multiplayer, to make it more accessible to the more casual consumer. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.